Hi guys and welcome back to Ash Talks Basketball, and today I'm going to be ranking the top 10 point guards in the league right now. Sorry if I have a croaky voice while filming, I just have a bit of a sore throat. Not COVID though. 10th spot, I have Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. He just edged out some people like RJ Bout just because of his experience in that he was on a finals team, and he's getting old and he may fall off this list soon. In ninth spot, I have Tyrese Maxey. Some people may not classify him as a shooting guard, but James Harden looks like he's going to be running the point guard for Philadelphia this year, so I chose him. In this situation, I think I may be ranking him a bit too high because I've watched what he did to the Raptors in the Eastern Conference last year, and he absolutely smoked us. So if you think this is too high, tell me in the comments. In eighth spot, I have Jordan Poole. I chose him in this spot because of he helped the Warriors in the finals and the playoffs. It's pretty close between him and the other players around there, but just because of an experience, I think he gets this spot. The next spot, which is seventh, is CJ McCollum. There's quite a big jump between 8th and 7th, in my opinion. CJ McCollum gets high on this list because of how he ended the season with the New Orleans Pelicans after the trade, and I think he did really well in that situation. Next spot is 5th. I found it really hard to rank the top 5 to 3 between those three, but I think just because the amount of defense really changes between those three, I put Bradley Beal here. He's a pure scorer, and he's very valuable if you have a good defensive team. In Washington's case, they do not. He's never been on a winning team. That's why he's not as high as others, and he can't play too much defense. In the next spot, I have Jaylen Brown. I put him here because he was very valuable in the finals. His team did not win, but he was good. He's a good two-way player, and he was the best player for the Boston Celtics in that final series. Spot is Paul George. Some people would argue about him being a small forward, but I put him at shooting guard because that's where he'll be playing this season. He's a good two-way player, and he would be better if this was his prime, but I still have him here. The next spot is Donovan Mitchell coming in 3rd. I found it hard to rank him between 3rd and 2nd, but I put him just below the other player because, well, you'll understand soon. He's a good offensive player, really bad defensive player, and he's on a team that looks like they're going to be tanking for a while. He may be off to probably the New York Knicks if he gets traded, but that team hasn't been winning as either. But I think I hope he goes to the Knicks because that's going to be a fun team to watch. But at this point in time, I haven't seen any rumors confirming that he's out of Utah. In 2nd spot, I have Zach LaVine. I put him here like most guards. He's good at offense offense. Not many guards are good at shooting guards are good at defense, and that's quite rare in a guard, and that's why lots of the higher people can play defense, which is a rare asset you get from a shooting guard. I think Zach LaVine's defense is underrated. It's not that good. It's not medium even, but it's not as bad as people say. He's good, and he is probably the second best player on that Bulls team. He'll be able to lead a team once DeMar DeRozan retires, and I'm looking forward to seeing. Spot, I have Devin Booker. He would be much more valuable, and I would see him as a better player if he wasn't part of that Game 7. That was awful for the Phoenix Suns, and that's the reason his team, the Phoenix Suns, aren't looking. I don't think they're looking like they're going to be a top 2 side in the West, and I think the reason about that is that Game 7, and I think Game 7 can be blamed on Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, and mainly on Devin Booker. Devin Booker's the best player on that team, and he needed to be good, and he was not. Against a lackluster Mavs defense. Thank you for watching the video. This one was quite hard to rank because shooting guards aren't as strong as point guards, small forwards, and centers. But I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.